Welcome to Seneca Lady Indians Softball on KNEO 91.7 FM with live audio and video online at kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're listening to the official pregame show of the Seneca Lady Indians. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And a pleasant good afternoon, and we welcome you here to McDonald County in Anderson, Missouri, as we get set for high school softball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network. It is the 5-9 Seneca Lady Indians coming in 1-4 in Big 8 play, and the McDonald County Lady Mustangs 4-10 overall, 3-0 in Big 8 play. Your countdown to first pitch sponsors: People's Bank of Seneca and Prater's Pharmacy. I'm Ben Wolcott. Daryl Harbaugh will join us shortly. Seneca has been able to get through the first batch of the home and home of each of these Big 8 games. You have 10 Big 8 games scheduled. They have the first 5, went 1-4, looking on the return trips to try and get some wins as well and try and help their district standings as well. McDonald County has missed a couple of games. They are 3-0 in Big 8 play, but got rained out against Cassville on Tuesday. Got rained out against Monette a couple weeks ago when they were here trying to get that game in. And so they are actually going to have a doubleheader in Monette about a week from now, as they try and make up some of those games. You just try and get those games in the next couple of weeks, because districts will be coming before you know it. Take a time out, come back with more of the preview after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. Those sports fans want rookies on their favorite team to make an instant impact. The reality is that most players take time to develop. As followers of Jesus, we desire to have a godly impact on others instantly. But realistically, it doesn't always turn out that way. Sometimes our impact on a person's faith journey isn't revealed until years later. So we must have an urgent patience. This means we don't hesitate to share, but patiently wait until it all clicks for them. We also must be patient for people to produce fruit, as it takes time to become spiritually mature. In the Bible, Jesus says, "Let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven." Today, let's be challenged to make an impact on others by the way we live. Let's share the gospel and trust God to transform lives. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action here between Seneca and McDonald County. And Daryl, this is the second half of the home and home for Seneca. They went 1-4 their first time through, obviously looking for some more wins here on the back half and also trying to help improve their status in district play because a lot of the Big 8 teams are in their district.
Yeah, absolutely. The Big 8 in the district is always football same way, softball same way, basketball same way. You've got the local teams and local areas and all about the same size school, and you wound up playing in the same district. Now, of course, McDonald County is a grade ahead. They're 4A instead of 3, but still, yet you're playing, and they played some good games. They played some good, solid softball at times. When they beat CJ the other night, they played solid.
They beat Joplin on Monday night.
And they beat Joplin Monday night with a good top of the 7th inning. They're playing. They can play some solid, defense and solid hitting and just play the game like it's supposed to be played. And if we can keep the errors away, and the walks and the errors away, then basically you got a chance.
Seneca has had a busy week. They played Monday at Joplin, got rained out Tuesday, had to go to Monette yesterday, and fell by a final score of 7-1. And Daryl, once again for this Seneca team, talking to a couple different people, it's those timely hits that they had a problem with.
We've seen it on the games that we have covered, Ben. We've seen it where they get the girls in scoring position, and they just can't get the hit to get them in. And as a coach, sometimes there's nothing you can do. I mean, you've done everything you can to get them kids in the right spot, and then you've got to have that timely hits to score runs.
And you're looking here after the game today, 2 weeks left in the regular season, 6 games left for this Seneca team. Wyandotte at home next Monday, at home against Cassville Tuesday, on the road at Aurora Thursday, and then the week after at Branson, home against Nevada and Monette to end the regular season. So Seneca looking to pick up some wins and try and help their district seeding.
Yeah, I mean, that's, we talk about it all the time, how many games they can get in softball in a season pretty quick. And it seems like it always comes up. You get going, and all of a sudden it's like, just like you said, 2 weeks left. We go, what, 2 weeks left of the season? But, yeah, that's true. I mean, and then it's district time. So, in those 2 weeks, you've got to get your best foot forward and start doing things the way you need to be doing.
It's very interesting here, too, Daryl. You think about the district. I would say even though Logan Rogersville, the probable number 1 seed, I'd say that district's wide open because they're the only ones above 500. Cassville around 500. And then everybody else is below that, but I think any given team can beat anybody on any given night.
You said it exactly right, Ben. You give the right hits at the right time and the walks and the errors, anybody is susceptible to losing. And if you can get it on a roll and you get these girls on a roll, and we've got to be able to hit the ball a little bit more solid and consistently. But if you can do that, you can get something going at the end of the season and make a run in district.
Well, you look at last year, Seneca lost to Nevada in the district semifinals, and they had them on the ropes until the bottom of the 7th inning. So it's one of those things that you look at and you're just like, man.
Few mistakes, few errors. If they don't make any mistakes and no errors in that top bottom of the 7th, Ben, they've got a chance to win the district. They're in the district championship game. But, it's just like that. You got right down to the point where you could get it there, and what do? You make a few mistakes and a few errors, and it just cost them the game. It was a heartbreaker.
Starting lineups here tonight brought to you by Prairie Top Chiropractic. First for the visiting Seneca Lady Indians, and there are one change here for the Indians. Leading off is the shortstop, number 25, Cordy Hancock. Batting second and playing second, number 5, Jolie King. Batting third and doing the pitching, number 26, Abby Jamros. Cleanup hitter is the third baseman, number 15, Kinley Sommer. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 22, Ava Berry. Batting sixth and doing the catching, number 10, Rayleigh Davis. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 11, Josie Andrews. Batting eighth and playing center field, number 1, Olivia Wade. And a new right fielder for the Lady Indians, batting ninth, Playing right field, number 17, Abigail Elliott. Head coach Cassidy Barclay. She is assisted by Susan Beville. Now the starting lineups for the McDonald County Lady Mustangs here come in 4-10 overall, but 3-0 in Big 8 play. Leading off for them is their catcher, number 9, Kirsten Hopkins. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 15, Carly Martin. Batting third and playing first base, number 19, Cheyenne Starr. The cleanup hitter is the left fielder, number 14, Dakota O'Brien. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 7, Cameron Christie. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 16, Vanessa Zamora. Batting seventh is their designated player, number 27, Jama Forcum. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 20, Rain Knox. And batting ninth and playing center field, number 13, Peyton Allenbaugh. The extra player is the pitcher, number 26, Kendall Tarvin. Head coach of McDonald County is Heath Allenbaugh. Take a timeout, come back, start of the game after this break here on the KNEO Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. For more information, 417-221-6795 or online at proluberepair.com.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options, including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
And we welcome you back as Seneca and McDonald County get set for action here. And Darrell, first time these two teams met, I mean, you look at it, it was Mack County's first win. I can't remember if it was 14-1 or 15-0. It was one of those two because those were back-to-back Neosho and Mack that Seneca fell by that margin.
Yeah,
but
they just didn't play good for a couple games in a row, and it happens.
But you think about it, Mack County started a pitcher. She walked the very first two. I forget who their reliever was. Their reliever came in, and she pitched the rest of the game and pitched extremely well.
Yeah, another freshman, I do believe. Their main pitcher hadn't even pitched. I talked to Coach Allenball, and their main pitcher for the first time may get some work tonight. But, they pitched well, and we did not play well.
Well, you think about this Mack County team, I overheard it. You were talking to him, and he was just talking about how they're finally feel like they're starting to get healthy as Mack County. And you look at that district, you got CJ, Webb, and Mack, and then a bunch of Kansas City schools that aren't that great. If Mack can go on a run, it really doesn't matter if it's Mack or CJ or Webb, but one of those teams go on a run, they got a very good chance at winning that district, especially, too, because that district is actually in Southwest Missouri for the first time in like 4 years.
Yeah, they finally don't have to travel to Kansas City, to determine the district championship and play one another up in Kansas City. So now they get to do it all around here. And, I expect those two. I expect one of those three to get hot here at the end of the season and come out of that district. And Mack's got a very good chance of doing that.
As we get set for action here, they are introducing the starting lineups for McDonald County here. But, Daryl, we talk about it all the time. Finally on Monday night, Seneca was able to get some timely hits, talking a little bit. Last night they got going a little bit too late. They were talking about how, the game was in the rain, but both teams played the game in the rain. It just seemed like they got going a little bit too late, did Seneca on last night. And so I think they're looking for a much better start here this evening. If they can jump on Mack County early, maybe that'll put some belief in them and put some doubt in Mack County.
Well, I got a feeling it's probably not, hopefully it's not as bad. Hopefully we don't play as bad as we did last time. And I don't think anybody would agree that we played good. We did not play well. And Mack County took advantage of our mistakes. And Mack County didn't make any, so we didn't get to take advantage of theirs.
Take a timeout for the national anthem. Come back with the start of the game after this.
Lions Forward is more than a campaign. It's our commitment to the future. Through private giving, we're expanding educational opportunities in Joplin and the four-state area, strengthening programs, and investing in our students. Many MSSU graduates choose to stay in our region, becoming the healthcare professionals, educators, and business leaders who keep our community strong.
Marine Center Incorporated is a sponsor of Seneca Athletics. In business since 1979, they offer Mercury and Suzuki motors, along with low boats as well as boat repairs. Located at 4961 Highway 43 in Joplin, Missouri, open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12, and closed on Sunday. For more information, the phone number is 417-781-7450 or online at marinecenterjoplin.com. The Marine Center Incorporated, where the slogan is, Your Family Boating Headquarters.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See Bank for complete details.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action. And Daryl, last night, Kinley Sommer got the start, pitched well, just couldn't get those timely hits for Seneca. Seneca got some timely hits on Monday night and very good pitching by Abby Jamrose as she got over her 300th career strikeout as a Seneca Indian as well on Monday evening.
Yeah, she pitched very well. We were up there covering that game at Joplin. She pitched well. We took advantage of some of Joplin's mistakes. This is one of the rare games we got to, and
a very clean game by Seneca as well. Only one error.
Yes, and we didn't give Joplin a lot of opportunity to make a big innings, and we played solid, and that's what's going to happen.
Cordy Hancock will lead things off here for Seneca. Hancock, King, and Jambros are the first three. So that first pitch is in the dirt. The count's 1-0. Beautiful day here in Southwest Missouri. First pitch, 4:31, 80 degrees here at first pitch.
It's a beautiful day.
And actually, my phone now says 79. So
Uh-oh. It's getting cold. Turn the heater on.
The 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Count now 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is the same pitcher. I think they starting pitcher. This is not the starting pitcher they faced last time, Ben.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and the count now 1-2.
This is the one that came in, I believe.
I believe you're correct, yeah. And came in and basically pitched all 7 innings because the first person walked 2, and then she went the next 7. The 1-2 is back up the middle. Shortstop makes a great play, and out at first base. It's a 6-4 putout, I believe.
Yeah.
That was Carly Martin with the putout.
Yeah. Carly's a good athlete, and that's what killed us last time, Ben. We kept hitting to Carly, and Carly was making all kinds of plays. Good athlete.
Jolie King will come to the plate here for Seneca. Get you what Mack County looks like after this first pitch. King has been hitting the ball hard. Didn't have a ton of success against Joplin, but she was hitting it hard as that first pitch is a ball. For Mack County in the outfield, Dakota Bryan in left and center. Peyton Allenbaugh in right as Rain Knox.
Kind of got a northeast wind, Ben. There's no humidity out here.
That pitch is low and inside for ball 2.
So if you can get one up in the air, the wind is blowing out here at Mack County Stadium.
I was going to say earlier, 5 minutes ago, that flag was dead, and now it's whipping a little bit. So the 2-0 is inside, and the count is 3-0. For Mack County in the infield, you have Cameron Christie at third, Carly Martin, already mentioned, at short, Vanessa Zamora at second, and Cheyenne Starr at first, with Kirsten Hopkins catching Tarvin as King taking a strike the entire way, and the count's 3-1. Might be taking on a 3-1 pitch as well.
Trying to get base runners. Got Abby up next, get base runners.
3-1 is swung on and missed, and the count 3-2. New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Perlu Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, all sponsoring the broadcast.
Last one looked like it was just right down the middle, Ben. I bet you'd like to have that swing back.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 3, and there are 2 down here for Abby Jamros. Jamros was walked all 4 times intentionally last night. You may see that more and more as the year progresses.
Yeah, because she swings a good bat. I mean, she's tough. She's tough. And, I wouldn't be surprised if they just kind of throw it off and don't give her anything to swing at.
Popped up in there, foul out of play. It counts 0-1. Mack County may be one of the few teams that's going to say, well, if you beat us, you beat us. So that pitch was pretty good to swing at.
Not a little high in the strike zone, but she might have been trying to throw it high.
A 1 pitch is hammered to the opposite field, but the left fielder, Dakota O'Brien, comes over and snags it to end the inning. Nothing doing for Seneca here in the first. Half inning in the books. It's Seneca nothing, and Mack County coming up.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
And we welcome you back as we get set for the bottom of the first. Kirsten Hopkins, Carly Martin, and Cheyenne Starr are the first three due up here for Mack County. Dakota O'Brien, Cameron Christie, and Vanessa Zamora follow. And then Jamie Forkham, Rain Knox, and Peyton Allenbaugh end the lineup for Mack County as they will face Abby Jamrose, Rayleigh Davis behind the plate. Like we said, there is one change in the outfield. Josie Andrews in left, Olivia Wade in center, and Abigail Elliott gets the start in right field tonight. Left to right in the infield, you have Kinley Sommer at third, Cordy Hancock at short. At second is Jolie King with Ava Berry at first. So the first pitch is popped foul into the screen. Counts 0-1.
Started her out with a little high heat, Ben, up in strike zone as well.
As here comes an 0-1 pitch from Jamrose. That is low, and the count is 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's the off-speed pitch, trying to get him to chase it. He just dives on him.
Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Prairie Top Chiropractic, Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, and Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, all sponsoring the broadcast. 1-1 the count. Popped up in the air, and that's going to get out of play behind us. And the count's 1-2. It's Jamrose looking for a putout here. Both Jamrose and Sommer saw action against Mack County the first time they played each other. So here comes the 1-2, and that ball is laced, and it's right to Jolie King. It looked like it started off as a line drive, but I think it was more a pop-up.
It's just right off the end of the bat and had no, like you said, had nothing on it. Those are the hardest things to read off the bat, too, Ben. It's coming at you, but you don't know how hard. And then that will just come in there soft.
As Carly Martin comes to the plate here for Mack County. So here comes the first pitch to her. And that is outside for a ball, and the count is 1-0. Like we said, both Sommer and Jamrose pitched against Mack County last time these two teams played, but Sommer got the start. So here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Got her to chase that off-speed pitch.
That off-speed just dies on the outside part of the plate.
1-1 the count here on Carly Martin. Jamrose would love to respond with a 1-2-3 inning of her own.
Yeah.
So here comes the 1-1, and that is low and outside, and the count's 2-1. Got her to chase once, try and see if she would chase the second time.
Yeah. Now you're 2-1. You really don't want to go 3-1 here.
It's a little bit of an elevated wall in center field, but not much of one. 2-1, swung on and missed, and the count 2-2. But there's definitely more of a wall in center than anywhere else in the ballpark. Balls can get out of here in a hurry in Mack County.
Well, especially today, the wind's blowing right behind them.
So here comes the 2-2. That ball is off the nub. King fields it, throws to first in time, and it is a putout, and Jolie King has been a part of both putouts for Seneca.
Second baseman Jolie King in time for out number 2.
As Cheyenne Starr will come to the plate for Mack County.
19, shining bright, Cheyenne Starr.
Are they wanting to talk about it? I don't think it was even close.
I think he's wanting to make sure if he didn't pull her foot off, stretching for it.
Oh, okay. There's 2 down here for Cheyenne Starr.
I don't think it was that the ball beat her there. Yeah, but I think there's wondering about if she didn't get off the base, but I don't think so. I think She did a good job over there in first.
First pitch misses the inside corner. It's 1-0. Just inside. Strolley King has been a part of both outs here for Seneca. So here comes the 1-0. That's low, and the count's 2-0. I don't know that you want anybody on base with Dakota O'Brien coming to the plate. Two and 0 the count. Comes the 2-0. And that hits the inside corner, and the count's 2-1.
The thing about Abby is she's not afraid to come inside and throw it at their hands, try to jam them.
So here comes the 2-1. And that is inside, and the count's 3-1. 3-1 the count here on Star. Two outs here in the bottom of the first. And that is outside for ball 4. Dakota O'Brien will come to the plate here for McDonald County. And Darryl, unlike in Seneca, the sun won't be as much of a factor because it's behind everybody here tonight.
Yeah, it's not bad over there.
That was the first pitch to O'Brien. Popped up in the air. Hancock calling for it out in short left field, and will snag it for the final out. For Matt County, no runs, no hits, no errors. One left, one in the books. There is no score.
A sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho, serving the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer personal banking services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, and online banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank. We can do that.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Forbes asked, and the people answered. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is one of America's best insurance companies. Forbes recognizes what our customers have known for generations. We are committed to protecting families and the lives they've built. For auto, home, life, and business protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dodson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
And we welcome you back as we hit the top of the second. 4-5-6 for Seneca. That pitch is high for a ball. Counts 1-0. Sommer, Berry, and Davis, the 3-2 up here for Seneca in the second. As Tarvin had a perfect first. That pitch is low, and the count's 2-0.
I think it hit her leg, Ben, and rolled across the plate. She just didn't get a good release on it.
2-0 the count here on Sommer.
I could hit that if I had a golf club. Golf it out there.
Here comes the 2-0. That's low, and the count's 3-0.
Base runners is what we need. Put some pressure on Matt County.
3-0 the count. I don't think you would be swinging 3-0.
Well, wouldn't think, but you never know.
Taking the entire way, and it's a called strike, and the count's 3-1. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon.
She may be awful picky about this one too as well, Ben.
Yes, that one is fouled off at the plate, and the count now full at 3-2. So, worked it from 3-0 to 3-2. That 3-2 is low and inside for ball 4. Leadoff walk, and Seneca has a base runner.
Okay.
As Ava Berry will come to the plate here for Seneca.
See if we can maybe get a base hit or two, Ben. Let's put some pressure on him.
So here comes the first pitch, and that is inside for a ball, and the count is 1-0. One ball and no strikes. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Throw behind the runner. Runner back safely.
Just make sure she's paying attention. That's it.
Here comes the 1-1. That pitch is dribbled down the third baseline, foul. And the count now 1-2.
Too bad, because that would have been a tough one to throw out. They wouldn't have got the one at second.
Here comes the 1-2. And that pitch is fouled off at the plate. Keeps herself alive. Count remains 1-2. Comes another 1-2. Ball is hit in there to center, right field, I should say. And the right fielder drifts back and catches it, as that is knocks out there in right field.
That's a good play there, because she had to run backwards a little bit to get that, Ben. I thought it was hit hard. I thought it was hit a little bit harder than it was.
So Rayleigh Davis comes to the plate here for Seneca. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, all sponsoring the broadcast. So here comes the first pitch, and that's high for a ball. Hopkins thought about throwing behind her, but decides against it.
Well, the first baseman wasn't on the back either.
1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. That pitch is in there for a strike. Throw behind the runner, but the first baseman bobbles it a little bit. 1-1 in the count here on Davis. So here comes the 1-1. That ball is hit down the third base line towards the Seneca dugout, and the count's 1-2. 1-2 the count. As here comes a 1-2, and that is a ball, and the count now 2-2. Pitch low and inside. And Hopkins is keeping Sommer busy over at first base.
Mm-hmm.
So that pitch popped up in the air, out of play. A nice play by one of the fans over there behind the first base dugout.
We're going to have to give him a gold glove.
As they throw the ball back in.
There you go. It's one of the rare ones that gets in pretty quick.
2-2, the count remains here on Davis. So here comes the 2-2. Ball is hammered down that left field line, but it's foul and out of play.
She hit it solid, just pulled it a little bit.
Count remains 2-2. Sometimes the more you see a pitcher.
Exactly. The more times you foul it off, see the ball, more confidence you get.
Pops that one out of play. As that's the third straight foul ball.
We run out of softballs pretty quick.
And I think she is already.
Yeah, I don't think the umpire has any in her bags.
Count remains 2-2. Comes another 2-2. That ball is laced foul down the third baseline. And this is a long at-bat here for Rayleigh Davis. This is the 9th pitch of that bat coming up.
It's a good bat by Rayleigh. Anytime you can foul it off and you battle up there, the more confidence you get. Less confidence the pitcher has.
Comes another 2-2. And that pitch is inside, and the count's full at 3-2. That one was almost too close to take.
Yeah, yeah. That was tough.
Here comes the full count pitch. And that is in there for a called strike 3. And there are 2 down here for Josie Andrews. As Andrews comes to the plate, she had a very good night against Joplin.
It'll double down the right field fence. That's what we need right now, Ben. Get that double down the right field.
Comes the first pitch to her. That's a ball. They are wearing out Sommer over at first base.
Well, they're not even close anymore. So,
Four State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Huddle Springs Church of Christ, all sponsoring the broadcast. She takes a called strike, and the count is 1-1. Two outs here in the top of the second. Sommer on via a walk. That pitch is up, and the count's 2-1. It's a hard one to lay off of.
Upper strike zone is always, it's like your eyes can see it better, and you want to swing at it.
Here comes the 2-1, and that's low and inside, and the count's 3-1. Nice snag behind the plate by Hopkins to not let it get to the backstop, but it is a cement backstop here. I don't think there's any padding.
Yeah,
there is a little bit of padding.
Yeah, in the very back, not on the sides.
Here comes the 3-1. Swings and misses, and the count's full at 3-2, and Sommer will be off. As here comes a 3-2 from Tarvin, and she gets a piece to keep herself alive.
There you go.
Count remains full with 2 outs. Comes another full count pitch. That's swung on and missed. You got to complete the put out, and they do complete it to end the inning. For Seneca, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left, 1.5 in the books, no score.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Cameron Christie will lead off the second here for Mack County. That first pitch is fouled back to the screen, and the count is 0-1. Better start here for Seneca. No balls and a strike. Christie, Zamora, and Forkham are the 3 due up for Mack County. As here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. And the count's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes an 0-2. That just got a piece, did Christie. Keep herself alive.
Mm-hmm. Made her climb the strike zone a little bit, Ben. You may see another one just like it.
Daryl.
Either a high one or she might just throw it off.
Got the band practicing behind us. It's homecoming tomorrow night in Mack County, just like it is in Seneca. So that pitch is outside for a ball, trying to get her to chase.
Who they have Friday night, Ben? Do you know?
Monette.
They have Monette. And Seneca is at home with Aurora.
Yep. 1-2 the count here on Christie. That ball is hit to right field. Andrews out there and snags it. That's not Andrews.
That's
Elliott.
That's Elliott.
There's one down. Abigail Elliott did not have to move very far to snag that one.
No, she just had to move up a little bit, made a great adjustment, came down with the ball. Perfect.
As Vanessa Zamora comes to the plate here for Mack County. To keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule, be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X, KNEO 917 Sports. Like Daryl said, Seneca at home against Aurora tomorrow night for homecoming. 6:15 pregame show, 7 o'clock.
Locations across Southwest Missouri. AccessFamilyCare.org. Quality, convenient health care. Access Family Care Medical and Dental Clinics. Building relationships, providing great care.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Indians!
Mid-America Specialty Markets of Seneca is a supporter of the Seneca Indians, and they're proud to bring you today's game. They provide insurance services for the four-state area, including home, auto, life, and agribusiness. Located at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, they are licensed in Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. Learn more today at midminsurance.com or call 417-451-9177. Mid-America Specialty Markets. Protecting your business and family is our specialty.
And we welcome you back as we hit the top of the third, 8-9-1 here for Seneca. Olivia Wade starts things off and takes a ball inside. Wade, Elliott, and then to the top of the order in Hancock. 1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. That almost hit her as well as the count's 2-0.
2 in a row.
2-0 the count.
Yeah, the dugout's giving her a hard time about skipping out of the way.
So here comes the 2-0. Long look in from Tarvin. That is inside, and the count's 3-0. Only base runner is a walk to Sommer. So far here for Seneca. Three-0 the count. Comes the 3-0, and that's high for ball 4. And a leadoff walk for the Lady Indians. As Abigail Elliott will come to the plate here for Seneca.
Base runner is what we need.
See if she tries to bunt the runner over for the top of the order. Takes a ball, and the count is 1-0, and that's 5 straight by Tarvin and head coach Heath Allenball. I wondered when you might come out, Daryl, when you throw 5 straight balls like that.
You walk in the 8-hitter and, throwing a ball to the 9-hitter. Yeah, you might ought to go out there and say something to your pitcher is like, calm her down a little bit. Relax her, try to. Sorry, Ben.
Everyone at the Neosho Daily News wishes the Seneca Indians good luck. Let's go get that win. 1-0 the count here on Elliott. Seneca, the blue socks, red pants, gray tops, white numbers. Mack County, the all whites with red socks and black numbers. I don't think I ever said that, so said it in the third inning. 1-0 the count. That pitch is in there for a strike, and the count's 1-1.
Well, that's a strike or a ball, Ben?
Oh.
I think 2-0.
Oh, just kidding. It was high.
Yeah.
I thought it was a strike. I thought I heard her say strike. 2-0 the count. That pitch is in there for a strike, and the count's 2-1. 2-1 the count here on Elliott. So here comes the 2-0. I think that pitch is outside, and the count's 3-1.
Looks like she's leaning a little bit outside. The catcher had to reach out there to get it.
So here comes the 3-1. And that is high for ball 4. Back-to-back walks. Have the 8 and 9 hitters get on for the top of the order.
Tarvin having a hard time finding the plate right now. Got to take advantage. This is where we need to take advantage of those things.
And Daryl, she's not missing by much.
No, she's not. Not by much.
Hancock grounded out to Martin her first time up. Here comes the first pitch to Hancock, and that's high for a ball. Nice catch by Hopkins behind the plate. New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, all sponsoring the broadcast. So here comes the 1-0. That is in there for a strike, and the count's 1-1. But she's probably taking there and making sure that she throws a strike. 1-1 the count.
You see somebody struggling like that, that's what you do.
1-1 pitch. You have to wait for it to get down. They throw to second for 1. As Wade belly flops into second. It's a 4-6 put out.
Outmade at second base on a fielder's choice by Vanessa.
But fielder's choice has runners at first and third with 1 out for Jolie King.
Jolie's been hitting the ball good. Let's see if we can get her.
You have to wonder if Hancock will be trying to take second at some point. So runners at first and third for Seneca. That first pitch is in there for a strike. They're going to throw, and the second baseman cut that one off, Daryl. They potentially could have had the runner out at second, but they were afraid of Wade going.
Well, that was the play. Throw it down. It looked like you're throwing it to second, have the second baseman cut it off.
So that 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Counts 0-2. The bad thing for Seneca, Daryl, if King can't get on, is you leave an empty base for them to potentially intentionally walk Jamrose. So that pitch is low. The count's 1-2.
It'd be nice if she could get on base and take that option out.
1-2 the count. Here comes the 1-2, and that hits the inside corner for strike 3. And there's 2 down for Abby Jamrose. And they are going to intentionally walk Abby Jamrose.
Yep.
As Kinley Sommer will come to the plate, and that's exactly, Daryl, what I was thinking might happen, and that's strategy there by Mack County. Make a freshman beat you.
That's what teams have been doing. So you got to make them pay for that decision. Sommer's got a chance here.
So that first pitch is inside for a ball, and the count's 1-0. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Prairie Top Chiropractic, all sponsoring the broadcast. They are playing. That 1-0 is dribbled foul, and the count's 1-1. It looks like they're playing her in a little bit, Daryl.
Well, the
outfield is.
Yeah. You'd love to have another one hit to right field like she did at CJ.
Comes the 1-1, and that's high, and the count's 2-1. Jamrose getting a pretty good secondary lead. With Hancock at second, you would have to think a single would probably score 2. That 2-1 pitch hits off her foot, and the count's 2-2.
Yeah, easily, I think. With the speed of Cordy Hancock at second, I don't think she's slowing down for anything.
2-2 the count here on Sommer. Walked her first time. Here comes the 2-2. That is low and inside, and the count's full. 3-2.
With no place to put her.
So now you need to swing at anything close if you're Sommer and don't leave it up to an umpire's decision. Here comes a 3-2. That ball is dribbled down the third baseline, foul. The count remains full.
There you go. Just keep getting a piece of it. Keep battling. She'll miss, or she'll give you one that you can hit. That's the attitude you got to have when you step in there.
Count remains full. Here comes another 3-2. Ball is lofted in the air to left field, and the left fielder will go over and snag it to end the inning for Seneca. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 left, 2.5 in the books. There is no score.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. No matter how bad a team in sports has been previously, they always have the opportunity for different outcomes moving forward. Failure in the past doesn't mean they have to fail in the future. In our own lives, we can fall into the trap of thinking we have no choice but to repeat our failures. But we must accept the fact that when we receive new life in Christ, we're no longer the same person that we used to be. We don't have to have the same results or repeat a pattern of sin because we've been given the power through Christ to do things differently. Today, let's embrace the powerful hope and assurance the Bible gives us when it says, "And because of His glory and excellence, He has given us great and precious promises." These are the promises that enable you to share His divine nature and escape the world's corruption caused by human desires. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while spending on overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a faith-based alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to insurance and join CHM today.
Peyton Allenbaugh starts off the bottom of the third here for Mack County. Swings and misses, and the count's 0-1. 9-1-2 here for Mack County in the third. Between the two teams, we're still searching for our first hit, Darryl.
Yeah, Heath Allenbaugh's daughter, right here, Coach Allenbaugh's daughter.
The 0-1 is low and outside, and the count's 1-1. Mack County has stranded 2, a walk and a hit by pitch. Seneca has walked 4 times through 3 innings. So here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed, and the count's 1-2. Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Gardens, sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon.
They're having a hard time getting up that high fastball, Ben.
Here comes the 1-2. And that is outside. Counts 2-2. Had to try and bring it back a little bit, did Rayleigh Davis.
Rayleigh's trying to. She did a good job. Said didn't miss much. I guarantee it didn't miss much.
2-2 the count. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Jamrose as you get back to the top of the order, and Kirsten Hopkins and then Carly Martin. Both had putouts to Jolie King. Hopkins kind of, I don't want to call it a line drive because it wasn't a line drive, but it also wasn't a pop out.
It was just off the end of the bat. It just kind of, it's hard to explain.
That pitch popped up in the air, foul just over the stands behind us, and the count's 0-1.
It's it's kind of like you hitting a lob off the end of the bat. That's about all it was. It was just a lob to Jolie King.
0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Got her to change to off speed. 0-2 the count. Here comes an 0-2. And that is high outside, and the count 1-2.
Yep, trying to get her to climb the ladder a little bit.
Daryl Jamros has done a good job of limiting when these mat counter hitters get on, because the first time these two teams played, they got on and they kind of ran circles.
Yeah.
Ball is hit to left center field and deep, and it's caught out there in left center field by Josie Andrews.
What a catch on the run, Ben.
I did not think she was going to get there at first, and she gets there for out number 2.
And stuck her glove out in front of her on the run and caught it. Great. It was a great play. Great catch.
There's 2 down for Carly Martin, who grounded out to second her first time.
Well, what Abby's doing on the mound is she's mixing her pitches up, and she's got Mac guessing a little bit.
So here comes the first pitch to Martin, popped in the air, foul, out of play, and the count is 0-1.
See, that's that high fastball they can't catch up to.
People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, all sponsoring the broadcast. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. There's the off-speed. You go from the rise ball to an off-speed pitch, and the count's 0-2, and now you really don't know what she's throwing.
No, she's been working ahead the whole time too, Ben. She's working ahead. She's mixing her pitches up, keeping the batters off tilt.
Here comes an 0-2. That's swung on and missed for strike 3, and down go the Mustangs. 1, 2, 3. 3 in the books. No score.
Huddle Springs Church of Christ is bringing you today's ball game. They're a family-friendly church located just a few miles outside Seneca at 19306 Huddle Springs Road. With Sunday morning and evening worship services as well as midweek services on Wednesdays, check out HuddleSpringsChurchofChrist.org for more information about all the classes and fellowships they offer throughout the week. Huddle Springs Church of Christ, where they say, "We want to go to heaven with you." Cedar Lane Farm and Garden at 143 Cherokee Avenue in Seneca is your local feed dealer and a supporter of Seneca Indian sports. Offering vet, livestock, and pet products, Cedar Lane also carries a full line of farm and garden supplies. For more information, contact Cedar Farm and Garden on Cherokee Avenue in Seneca today. The number is 417-776-8231. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. through 2 p.m. for your convenience. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
Ava Berry leading off the inning here for Seneca. She flew out to right field her first time as she takes a called strike, so the count is 0-1. Berry, Davis, and Andrews, the 3 due up here for Seneca. Davis and Andrews both struck out their first plate appearances, as that's a ball, so the count's 1-1. No score and very limited base runners here through 3 innings. That ball is hammered to right field, but the right fielder goes back a couple of steps, and Knox catches it for the second time against Ava Berry, who has hit the ball hard, just unfortunately kind of right at that right fielder.
Yeah, and Knox made a good play out there in right field, went back at her angle to the right and camped underneath it. I thought that had a chance to beat her, but
Rayleigh Davis comes to the plate.
She read it well off the bat. Go ahead.
Davis had a 10-pitch at bat before striking out her first time, as that first pitch is a strike, and the count's 0-1. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, proudly supporting the broadcast here this afternoon. So here comes the 0-1. Popped up in the air, foul, and it's going to just get either into the dugout or over the dugout. I lost it shortly after it got to the railing.
Must have went in the dugout, Ben.
Counts 0-2.
Because they kicked it out to the third basin.
So 0-2 the count here on Davis. So here comes an 0-2. And she hits that one to third base, throws to first, and she is out at first base. They want to check and see if her foot came off the bag.
No, I think they want to know if they hit it off.
Oh, a foul ball. It looked like it went off her foot.
That's what they're talking about, man. I think they said foul ball, but he can call it, and she didn't get it.
They're going to say it's an out. I think what probably sold that to Daryl is she ran.
She took off.
If you don't run, may.
Well, if you foul it off your foot and you kind of hop around a little bit,
It's Josie Andrews will come to the plate here for Seneca. Four-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Huddle Springs Church of Christ, sponsoring the broadcast. This count is 1-0.
Josie with a good play out in left field. Great catch.
Yeah, more left center. If you can see the...
Yeah, hit it in the gap.
So here comes the 1-0. That's low and inside, and the count's 2-0. Tarvin has been effectively wild. She has walked 4, but stranded all of them. Technically walked 3. I mean, an intentional base on balls as that pitch hits the inside corner. And it still goes against her ledger, but there was one walk that was intentional. 2-1 the count. That's over, and the count's 2-2.
Have we had a base hit yet, Ben?
Nobody has a base hit on either team.
We're in the top of the fourth.
That 2-2 pitch is hit to Martin. Martin throws to first in time. That will end the inning. That's the wrong person to hit to.
Yeah.
Nothing doing for Seneca here in the fourth. 3.5 in the books. No score.
Missourians know we've got their back. For 75 years, they've turned to Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance for dependable, personalized life insurance coverage. That's 75 years protecting families and the lives they've built. For small-town values and big-time protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
The Roper Kia Four-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia Four-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce is an organization that exists to make Southwest Missouri a better place to live. That is why they are proud supporters of high school athletics. They understand that the life lessons learned from sporting competition teaches responsibility and discipline and makes our student athletes better citizens for tomorrow. Learn more about local area events online at neoshocc.com. Proud supporters of local school athletics.
Cheyenne Star leading off the inning here for Mack County. Star, O'Brien, and Christie, the 3 due up as Star has a 1-1 count on her. We are looking for our first hit of the evening. That pitch is outside, and the count's 2-1. 3.5 innings, neither team has a hit. Seneca stranded 4 off 4 walks. Matt County has 2 base runners, one on a hit by pitch, one on a walk, stranded both of them. And there's another hit by pitch.
She lean?
As that's the second hit by pitch of the afternoon, as Dakota O'Brien will come to the plate, and we have a pinch runner, and that's 25.
Yep.
Peyton Patterson. And Darryl, this is the first time that Matt County has had the leadoff runner on in an inning.
Yeah.
Before, it was 2 outs before they got runners on.
I know Abby kind of likes to pitch on the inside, but I'm just wondering if she didn't stick her arm out that time, because he kind of looked like.
So here comes the first pitch to O'Brien. The runner going to try and steal second, and she is in there.
Yeah. That's a good throw by Rayleigh. Good catch by Cordy. Good tag him. But
and it was a good job by Patterson to hold the bag, too. With the turf there, sometimes you can slide past the bag.
I think the only thing that was on was her hand on, she slid past it.
So here comes the 0-1. That is outside, and the count is 1-1. Darryl, that's exactly what we were talking about. Last time these two teams played, they get on and steal second, sometimes steal third as well. So
yeah.
Jamrose has done a good job of shutting that down so far, as that ball is rolled foul. Sommer going to pick it up in foul territory, and the count's 1-2.
It's a good thing it went foul.
I think she was trying to keep it foul. It counts 1-2 here on O'Brien. O'Brien popped out to short left field, and Cordy Hancock, her first time up. 1-2 the count here on O'Brien. Here comes a 1-2. That ball is drilled foul. That hits the batting cage inside that barn. The count remains 1-2. I think she was just a little bit ahead of that one.
Just a little. But that just shows you how much power she has.
Count remains 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. That pitch is inside. And Davis can't handle it. And the runner at third now. And a 2-2 count. Now Davis needs to try and be a wall back there if you're Seneca. 2-2 the count. Seneca willing to give up a run for an out. Here comes a 2-2. That ball is fouled off. And the count remains 2-2.
I think we're out of softballs.
Count remains 2-2. If you're Jamrose, you'd love to find a way to get a strikeout here.
Anything, get past O'Brien.
Comes another 2-2. That is high and inside, and the count is full at 3-2. This is the 8th pitch of that bat to O'Brien.
You'd hate to give her anything down the middle of the plate. I know first base is open, but she can make it a 2-0 game pretty quick.
And that is high for ball 4. The runner going to try and go, and she is safe on the wild pitch.
Wild pitch, and Patterson makes it pay.
And it is 1-0 here for Matt County. The number 5 hitter, Cameron Christie, comes to the plate. Still looking for their first hit is Matt County, but they are able to take advantage of some Seneca mistakes. O'Brien off on the pitch, and she is safe at second base. And this is exactly what we were talking about, Darryl. As soon as they get on, they're going to try and take advantage.
Yeah, they're aggressive. Coach Allenball, that's the way he plays softball. That's the way he coaches. He coaches to be aggressive on the base run path.
1-0 the count here on Christie. That is high and outside, and the count 2-0.
Games like this, 1-2 runs, could be the difference. Any run could be a difference.
Neither team still has a hit yet. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and the count's 2-1 now. And that's taken third on the play is Dakota O'Brien.
Yeah, ball.
I had my head down. I wasn't paying attention.
Ball kind of popped out of her glove, just rolled sideways. Got away from her just a little.
Runner at third allows, or I should say that allows the runner to get to third. 2-1 the count, and it is a foul ball, and the count's 2-2. So it works from 2-0 to 2-2. Kind of a weird sequence there.
Must have been like off the knob of the bat.
Counts 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. That is outside, and the count's full at 3-2. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X at KNEO 917 Sports. Full count here. Here comes the 3-2. That ball is hit to second. They're going to throw to first in time. It is a 4-3 put out, but it's an RBI ground out for her as Dakota O'Brien comes in on the fielder's choice. That makes it 2-0. The bases are now clear, though, as Vanessa Zamora comes to the plate. That pitch is in there for a strike, and the count's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1, and that is outside, so the count's 1-1. One out here. So here comes the 1-1. That's high, and the count now 2-1. Two and one the count. Here on Zamora. So here comes the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and the count now 2-2. I wonder if she thought it was 3-1. It's 2-2.
She asked.
It's 2-2 the count. As here comes the 2-2. That ball is popped up in the air, and Hancock does not move a muscle to snag it for out number 2.
It's one of the easiest putouts you'll ever see.
As Jama Forcum will come to the plate here for
Hancock that makes the catch there at shortstop for the Lady Indians. Next up, we've got
Mack County. Here comes the first pitch from Jamrose. That pitch hits the outside corners. The count's 0-1. Seneca at home tomorrow night for homecoming against Aurora.
We'll have all the action for you, Ben, tomorrow night.
So here comes the 0-1. That pitch is line to Jamrose and will end the inning for Mack County. They get 2 runs, no hits. There were no errors and none left. We head to the 5th inning. It's 2-0 Mack County.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
Olivia Wade will start off the fifth here for Seneca, and she takes a ball, so the count's 1-0, 8-9-1. Wade, Elliott, and then the top of the order. So that hits the outside corner, and the count is 1-1. After today, Seneca will be off until Monday, softball-wise. So here comes the 1-1, and that's swung on and missed, and the count is 1-2. Both Wade and Elliott walked their first times.
Kind of got the ball rolling, in that third inning, wouldn't it been, when they got bases loaded and had everybody on. We just couldn't score.
That pitch is over for strike three, as that is the fourth strikeout for Tarvin, as Abigail Elliott will come to the plate here for Seneca. Number 9 hitter. Then you get back to the top of the order, and Cordy Hancock. That first pitch is high for a ball, and the count is 1-0.
It's the one inning that Tarvin kind of struggled a little bit, Ben, that top that third inning.
So here comes the 1-0. That is inside, and the count is 2-0. Yeah, Tarvin has walked 4, Darryl, but has not given up a hit.
Was 3 of them in that one inning? Yeah. In the third inning.
She actually walked all 4.
She has 4?
She has 5, I think. Nope, 4. I was right. Because there was a fielder's choice. As that pitch is outside, so the count's 3-0. So you had, in the third, you had walk, fielder's choice, intentional base on balls.
Right, 3 of them.
The 3-0 is over for a strike. Counts 3-1. She might be taken here on 3-1, too.
Need base runners.
Sometimes all you need is a bloop and a blast, but you don't even need a bloop here if you can get on via walk. So that pitch is over for a strike, and the count's full. Now you got to protect with 2 strikes.
Anything close.
3-2 the count here on Elliott. That ball she gets a piece of. Keep herself alive.
There you go.
The count remains full. Count remains full. Here comes another 3-2. And that is over for strike 3. And there's 2 down as Cordy Hancock will come to the plate. She's 0 for 2, but has reached in the third on a fielder's choice. She's also grounded out to shortstop. I don't know that Carly Martin is the person you want to hit the ball towards.
No, Carly's one of the better players in the area. Good shortstop.
The first pitch is laced up and right to Carly Martin. Nothing doing for Seneca here in the fifth. We head to the bottom half. Still 2-0 Mack County.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. In order for athletes to thrive, they need to establish a disciplined routine of practice and training. When they remain committed to these practices, they can look back and see how much they've grown. As followers of Jesus, it's helpful when we establish a disciplined routine to help us thrive in better knowing and following Him. Spiritual practices and a regular routine of studying the Bible, praying, serving, worshiping, and fellowshipping must not be done out of obligation, but rather integrated into our lives for the maturity of our faith. If we remain committed, we will be able to look back at who we once were.
Mid-America Specialty Markets of Seneca is a supporter of the Seneca Indians, and they're proud to bring you today's game. They provide insurance services for the 4-state area, including home, auto, life, and agribusiness. Located at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, they are licensed in Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. Learn more today at midminsurance.com or call 417-451-9177. Mid-America Specialty Markets. Protecting your business and family is our specialty.
And we welcome you back as it'll be 8-9-1 here for Mack County as that pitch hits the inside corner. Counts 0-1. Knox grounded out to first her first time. Knox, Allenbaugh, and then the top of the order in Hopkins. So here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed, and the count's 0-2. New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. 0-2 the count on Knox. So here comes an 0-2. That is high and inside, and the count now 1-2. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Prairie Top Chiropractic, all sponsoring the broadcast. Here comes the 1-2, and she gets a piece of it, and it's fouled off, staying at the plate. Almost wish I would have gone fair because the batter Knox didn't run.
Yeah, that was off-speed pitch. She just barely got a piece of it. Stay in the game, stay at bat.
So here comes a 1-2. And that ball is hit on a hop to King. King plays the hop beautifully. Yep. And there is one down. As Peyton Allenbaugh will come to the plate. Allenbaugh struck out her first time, and, head coach Heath Allenbaugh's daughter. It's kind of surprising to see her at the bottom of the lineup, but we know she's been dealing with an injury, and it's just starting to get her back going here.
Yeah, it's starting to come back is what he told me.
As she takes a ball inside, and the count is 1-0.
She thought this about one of the first few times that she's actually been almost at full, right at it, peak.
1-0 the count. One out here. You don't really want to let her on, especially with the top of the lineup behind her. This is a pretty good, as that pitch is swung on and missed, counts 1-1. This is a pretty good number 9 hitter for Mack County.
Yes, it is, and that's probably the reason, he put her there. It's just like, hey, this is a leadoff, in the second, third inning, or fourth inning, or here in the fifth.
Comes a 1-1. She tries to square and bunt it, but bunts it foul. That was more protection against it hitting her face.
Well, you see how high that was. She made her climb the stairs.
Counts 1-2.
That was up there around the armpit area. That's that high trying to bunt.
Allenbaugh did strike out her first time. As here comes the 1-2. That is outside. Good job there. Good eye by Allenbaugh to not swing at that one.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. It's just off the plate.
1-2 the count, or 2-2 the count, excuse me. Comes a 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and there are 2 down for Kirsten Hopkins. I think that is strikeout number 4 for Jamrose as Hopkins comes to the plate. She popped out to second, and that great catch in left center field by Josie Andrews. So she is 0 for 2. As here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, and the count is 0-1. Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Gardens, all sponsoring the broadcast. So here comes the 0-1. She's going to try and bunt her way on. Sommer can't field it right. And that is a beautiful bunt by Hopkins, and that is the first hit of the afternoon for either team. That was going to be a tough play for Sommer, regardless of if she fields it.
Yeah, if she fields it clean, it's still a tough out. And I don't really think she gets her then, Ben. I mean, it was a good bunt.
As Carly Martin comes to the plate, she's 0 for 2, ground out and strikeout.
We just need an out. Got the heart of the lineup, but we just need an out.
So that pitch is outside for a ball. Counts 1-0. And I think Hopkins at first was almost leaving too early, which is why she hesitated.
She mistimed it.
So here comes the 1-0. And that pitch is outside for a ball, and the count's 2-0. 2-0 the count.
Well, they can't call her out unless they challenge. If they talk about, they're talking about leaving early. But if they don't challenge it. Well.
Obviously, the coach isn't thinking that, because I'm sure she's watching that as the 2-0 is swung on and missed. The count's 2-1. One hit between the two teams in 4 2/3 innings.
And all it was a little bunt.
Comes the 2-1, and that hits the outside corner, and the count's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on the number 2 hitter for Mack County. 2-2 popped up in the air. Hopkins going to call for it out there in short left center, and she will snag it for out number 3 for Mack County. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left, 5 in the books. It is 2-0 Mack County.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
Jolie King to start the inning here for Seneca. She takes the pitch outside. The count's 1-0. King, Jamrose, and Sommer, the 3-2 up. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon as that pitch is inside and low. Counts 2-0.
Third time through the lineup, Ben. We need to put the pressure right here on Tarvin. She's hung in there and pitched well.
Comes the 2-0, and that's swung on and missed, and the count's 2-1. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank, and Trust, all sponsoring the broadcast. Here comes the 2-1. That pitch is hit down that third baseline, and it is just foul. And the count now 2-2.
Wish that was fair because they wouldn't have.
And the count is 1-2. It's 2-1 here. Now Barry needs to battle, try and keep the inning alive. That ball fouled off herself. This count remains 1-2. This count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Count remains 1-2 here on Barry. I mean, the first base umpire is not going to have.
He's not going to
have an angle. So.
He's not overruling the call. There was no throw to first. There was nothing. It's a foul ball.
And I mean, that happened right in front of us, Daryl. We saw it went off her.
There's nothing in it.
Count remains 1-2. And now they're having a conversation, and head coach Cassidy Barclay, and I'm not sure what the conversation is.
No, maybe just clarifying some stuff. Who knows?
But like you said, Daryl, I mean, there was no throw to first, so how can you call her out?
You can't.
There's
That's the whole thing. You can't. It's just 1 and 2, and
One and 2 the count. And I think they're going to leave it at 1 and 2 because I don't think either umpire saw it, Daryl, so there's nothing to overrule.
Well, the umpire back here in the back called it right off the bat.
Well, she hesitated a little bit. Well, here comes a 1-2. And that is inside, and the count's 2 and 2. Things have gotten a little bit tense here.
Tight ball game.
So here comes a 2-2. That ball is hit to
That's
right,
hammered.
and that is deep, and that is over the right fielder's head. It'll one-hop the wall, and Barry is going to try and get to third, and she is going to be put out at third base. It's a double for Barry, but did not pick up the third base coach quite in time. It's a 9-6-5 put out, and that will end the inning for Seneca. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It is 2-1.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
Heart of the order due up here for Matt County, 3-4-5. Star, O'Brien, and Christie.
Got to keep it at a 2-1 game to have a chance, Ben.
That first pitch is swung on and missed. The count's 0-1. Star has walked and been hit by a pitch, so she does not have an official at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. That ball is hit on a hop to King. King does a good job of fielding it and throws to first in time for the putout.
I can just remember her last year, Ben, as a freshman, just scared to death out there at second. She has gained a whole lot of confidence and understand what she's doing.
Four-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Huddle Springs Church of Christ. All sponsoring the broadcast is Dakota O'Brien. Has ball lined up the middle for a single. That's only the second hit of the evening. And the E8 allows her to get to second. And like you said, Daryl, that's a pretty big insurance run sitting at second base. It's Cameron Christie will come to the plate, and it's actually Seneca's first error of the evening, Daryl.
Yeah, we played solid softball.
That pitch is inside for a ball. Count 0-1. Christie is flown out to right and grounded out to second. 1-0 the count. As here comes the 1-0. That ball is blooped right to Hancock. And there are 2 down. Vanessa Zamora comes to the plate. She's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a pop-out.
Next up for the Mustangs, number 16, Vanessa Zamora.
So Zamora.
Yeah. Let's get this third out and leave her at second, Ben.
That pitch is popped a mile high. Hancock gonna call for it out there in short left center, and that will end the inning. For Matt County, no runs, 1 hit, no error, 1 error, and 1 left. We head to the 7th, where Seneca needs 1 to tie here on the KNEO Sports Network.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See bank for complete details.
And we welcome you back as Seneca needs 1 run to tie here. It's 6-7-8 due up for the Lady Indians. Davis, Andrews, and Wade against O'Brien as that pitch is high for a ball on the count. So 1-0. Having at the Neosho Daily News. Wish the Seneca Indians good luck. Let's go get that win.
See if we can get the base runners on, Ben, put some pressure on Matt County. Good things happened.
So here comes the 1-0. And that is inside, and the count's 2-0. She's got a little more zip on her pitch than what Tarvin did. Tarvin went 5+ innings. 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned, 5 walks, and 5 strikeouts. So here comes the 2-0. And that ball is blooped in the air. It's going to fall in front of the center fielder. And Seneca has the leadoff runner on. Do you potentially courtesy run for her?
With who?
I don't know.
I don't think you have anybody faster
than Rayleigh Davis.
And softball knowledge.
That ball is inside, and the count is 1-0. Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. You may visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC and equal housing lender, proud sponsor. Seneca Indians as Andrews fouls that one off. They were playing Rayleigh Davis pretty shallow, Daryl, and she was still able to dunk it in there.
Yeah, just past second base. It was a good hit. See if Andrews can keep it going here.
1-1, and that's fouled off at the plate, and the count becomes 1-2. And Daryl, I think you mentioned this, but I was busy trying to fix something, and we both believe this is Dakota O'Brien's first work of the year.
Yes. That was what Coach Allenball told me. He said he might get to pitch some tonight.
So 1-2 is blooped up in the air, and a nice job by Davis to get back as the second baseman, Zamora, catches it. There's 1 down for Olivia Wade.
She ran a long ways, too. The second baseman is playing awful close to the second base, and there's a lot of room there.
So 1 out here for Wade. Wade has walked and struck out. Got to find a way to see if you can get back to the top of the order. So that first pitch is in there for a strike, and the count is 0-1. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Also on X at KNEO 917 Sports. That ball is up the middle. Martin throws to second for 1, and that is the only out that they get. It's a 6-4 put out, and the fielder's choice has Wade at second and Abigail Elliott coming to the plate.
He's complaining she didn't slide at second.
So we'll see if they call her out, and they are not going to call her out. And now Coach Allen Baugh is going to talk about it.
And they may say instead of just running to the bag that she veered off. If she veered off, then they can't call it. But if they run straight to the bag and try to be an interference, then they can call it.
There are 2 outs here for Abigail Elliott. I mean, there are 2 outs here. I understand what Coach Allen Baugh is saying, but you still only need 1 more out.
If the umpire out there is the referee or
umpire
on the line umpire, he's got the call whether she veered off or whether she tried to interfere.
So that first pitch is high for a ball, and the count is 1-0.
If she goes to the bag, she has to slide. If she veers off, they can.
As here comes the 1-0. That gets by the backstop. It's a very quick turn, and she is safe because the ball popped out of the glove of the second baseman, and it's a wild pitch, and a runner at second now for Seneca.
I'm telling you.
That was a good throw by Hopkins. It just popped out of the glove. Olivia Wade did go right away. It just so happened that the ball popped out as she slid in. Kind of belly flopped into the bag.
Find a way to get Elliott on.
So that 2-0 is in there for a strike, and the count is 2-1.
Get to the top of the lineup, Ben.
2 outs here. Two and 1 the count. Here comes a 2-1 pitch. That's high, and the count's 3-1. Darryl, like you said, can you find a way to get back to the top of the order in Cordy Hancock? Hancock's 0 for 2. As here comes a 3-1. That hits the inside corner, and the count's full.
Now she's got to protect no matter what. I mean, this is good. Learn to battle. That's good for Elliott. Learn to battle up there.
It's a full count. Runner on second on the wild pitch. Here comes the 3-2. That is high for ball 4. And Seneca has runners at first and second for the top of the order in Cordy Hancock. Seneca has actually hit Matt County here today. 3 hits to 2. Hancock 0 for 2. 0 for 3, but reached base on a fielder's choice in the third. That first pitch, she fouls off, and the count is 0-1. It's that high fastball, high rise ball that you can't resist.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to lay off.
0-1 the count.
It's good for Cordy here to come up here. Learn to battle.
0-1. That ball is poked out in the air. The center fielder glides over and snags it, and that will end the game for Seneca. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and they strand 2 as Matt County wins this one by a final score of 2-1. Matt County improves to 5-10 overall, 4-0 in Big 8 play. Seneca falls to 5-10, 1-5 in Big 8 play. The post-game show is sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. After this break, you're on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District. Tradition, pride, class.
When you were a child, the future was an open book. You looked forward to the great things you'd accomplish when you were all grown up. But what if as an adult, someone said to you should be more like a child? The Bible says that's exactly what Jesus told his followers. Billy Graham.
At that time, the disciples came to Jesus and asked, "Who is greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" And he said, "I tell you the truth, unless you are converted and become as little children, you'll never enter the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, whosoever humbles himself like a little child is greatest in the kingdom of heaven." You don't have to do some great thing or go through some great experience to know Christ. You just come like you are.
Discover how you can experience Jesus Christ personally. Go to findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back for the final time. The postgame show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. Defensive battle here today. McDonald County comes away with a victory. And Darrell, they got their 2 runs in the 4th inning via hit by pitch, stolen base, pass ball, fielder's choice, base on ball, stolen base, pass ball, fielder's choice. Yeah, they got their 2 runs off of no hits. Matt County 2 runs off of 2 hits the entire game.
Yeah, the hits didn't hurt Seneca at the time. We just had 1 inning where it seemed like nothing went right for us in that 1 inning, and they get 2 runs in. And once again, Ben, we had bases loaded there a time or two, had girls in scoring position. We needed a hit or two, and we just couldn't get it. It was a tough ball game. Those girls played hard tonight.
But Seneca is cleaning some stuff up, Darrell. 1 run, 3 hits, only 1 error for them.
Yes, and of course we say this all the time. That's the only way we can compete. That's the only way you can compete is if you make less errors, keep the walks to a minimum, and no errors.
For Seneca, Abby Jamros takes the loss. 6 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 2 base on balls, and 4 strikeouts. For Matt County, Kendall Tarvin picks up the win. 5+ innings, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts. Dakota O'Brien picks up the save, pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, and walked 1. Seneca's final line, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. They strand 6. Matt County's final line, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and they strand 4. That will do it for us here this evening. The postgame show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. Our next Seneca softball broadcast will be on Monday night as Seneca is at home in non-conference play against Wyandotte. 4:30 first pitch, 4:10 airtime from Seneca. For Coach Darrell Harbaugh and Ben Wolcott saying so long here from Matt County. Your final score is Matt County 2, Seneca 1. We thank you for watching high school softball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.